Hey, how are you doing? So, what are we doing today? What are we going to talk about? Well, I'll put it this way. You know how when it's summer holidays and lots of books or little magazines and things like that appear in the shops, targeted at the summer, little rom-com books, all kinds of things, but things that are easy to get through, almost bite-sized novels or bite-sized comics and all that kind of stuff. So this is pretty much what I'm going to do today for you. We're going to share pathways to personal growth. Now, there will be 14 posts coming out over the next couple of weeks that will be sharing just one of the 14 steps that I'm going to share with you, 14 steps to a better you. They're really short, they're really sweet. There's none of the theory put in there. There's no big explanations, all of that stuff. It's like, read it, yeah, understand it, do it or do not, as is your choice. So it's simple stuff. Now, if anybody would like all these 14 steps for better you on a PDF, looking really nice and trendy and all that sort of stuff, let me know. Leave a comment, send a direct message. Yep, I'd like the PDF, please, Steve. And you will get a copy of the PDF at the source you choose. So it might be through Messenger, it might be through WhatsApp, it might be through email. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. I can stick it wherever you need it. That's that. So let's get started. So Pathways to Personal Growth is the name of the series that you'll see in the post. You'll see those posts, by the way, on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook groups, all sorts of different places. So if you don't happen to spot them, let me know. I can send you a link. Keep asking questions too. You've got a question, ask the question. You'll always get the response. People who ask me the questions know they always get a response. So, 14 steps to a better you. Ooh, that sounds really exciting, doesn't it? So, I'm going to take you on this journey through 14 essential steps for personal growth. Interestingly, after I'd written these 14 steps, so I brainstormed the 14 steps, wrote them all down. Then I did a little bit of research through Google and a little bit through AI to see where these steps, if any, lay in terms of are they trending, are they big news on the internet right now? And interestingly, all 14 are up there at the moment. In other words, people are searching for answers relating to these particular topics that I'm going to raise. So that's quite interesting and quite cool. It made me feel good. I thought, yeah, I'm still in touch. You know what I mean? So these steps cover various aspects of our life, from mental health to financial literacy. That's kind of broad. So let's have a look. Let's explore how each of these steps can contribute to a better and more fulfilling life. So let's start with mindfulness and meditation. Well, you know that I frequently say mindfulness is one of those things that works for some and doesn't work for others. There's research to show that it's effective, that it does work. I use mindfulness-based interventions in my work. But it's true, mindfulness doesn't always work for everybody, but if we keep it simple, it can work for most people. So do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? So imagine taking just 10 minutes a day to practice mindfulness. I wonder how that might change your stress levels and focus. And because mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools to help you slow down and be present in the moment. So if you need support with mindfulness, if you need support to get started, let me know because I'm here to help. Also, some people tell me, some of my clients tell me in particular, no, I don't do meditation. They feel it just doesn't work for them. So I started using a different phrase, and the phrase was spending time with self. So look upon meditation as an opportunity to spend some time with self. And that works for a lot of people. So if you're not happy with the idea of meditation, spend some time with you. So what's step two? Step two talks about emotional intelligence. And I want to ask you, how often do you really listen to your emotions? Because understanding them can helps transform your relationships and improve your overall well-being too. Developing emotional intelligence means being more aware of your emotions and learning how to manage them effectively. So if you need guidance on this, guidance to enhance your emotional intelligence, let me know, contact me. So what's step 3? Step 3 is about resilience and adaptability. When was the last time you faced a setback? Pause the video at this point. When was the last time you faced a setback? And then ask yourself, how did I bounce back? And what did I learn about my own resilience? They're important questions because building resilience helps us to navigate life's challenges more effectively. So if you're struggling with resilience, let me know. Don't hesitate. Step 4, I like this. Step 4 is beautiful. Digital detox. I'm losing my voice. Digital detox and tech life balance. How many hours a day do you spend on screens? So what impact do you think your screen time has on your life? Think about it. And what impact, better, could a digital detox have on your well-being? Because if we can find this kind of tech life balance, it's actually crucial in this digital age. My work is about 80% on screen. Okay, some of that screen time is speaking to other human beings, speaking with other human beings in one-on-one sessions or group sessions and so on. But not all of it is. So a tech life balance, how can you create such a thing? If you need help, again, let me know. I'm here to support you if you need it. So what's step 5? Step 5 is about mental health awareness. So what steps are you taking to prioritize your mental health? I had a beautiful story that a client related to me recently. I asked her how she was doing and so on. We were having a general chat just before a session. And she said she was doing great, thanks. And she'd been spending time working on her mental health. And I asked her to describe what sort of things she'd been doing. And I don't have time to go into that right here and now, and some of it was confidential as well. But however, she prioritized her mental health and was taking time to take care of it. That was fantastic. But yet one of the things we need to do is to break the stigma around mental health conversations. It's essential that we do that. It's okay to say, actually, I'm not okay. Or, as my client said, I'm working on my mental health. So if you're looking for support, contact me. Let's chat. So what about self-compassion and self-care? And I've got another question. How often do you speak kindly to yourself? Practicing self-compassion can change your life dramatically. If you need help cultivating self-compassion, do let me know. Let's connect. I always say, when I'm talking about self-compassion, be careful what you say you're listening, which kind of sounds a bit obvious, doesn't it? But our subconscious listens. So I know somebody who often says, oh, I'm not very good at this, I'm doing this. No, that's rubbish. They're not talking to me, they're talking to themselves. So I frequently say, be careful what you're saying, you're listening. Because if everything is rubbish, if I'm not very good at this and I'm not very good at that, not good for you. Let's take time for self-compassion and self-care. Now, do you have a growth mindset? Do you see challenges as obstacles or opportunities? It's kind of the glass half full, half empty scenario. How do you see your challenges, obstacles or opportunities? Because if we can embrace a growth mindset, that can transform how we approach the hurdles in life. Again, if you need support, let me know. Let's talk. Excuse me, need a drink. So this one comes up a lot when I work with small company teams. And it's about productivity and time management. People often say things like, my to-do list is so big, or I'm not managing on my to-do list. I have to keep leaving things off. Or I get to the end of my day and there's still things are sitting on there. How do you feel about your to-do list? Mastering productivity with really simple time management hacks can make a huge difference. We don't want to add to the workload, so we want to keep things simple. So I teach my clients these simple little hacks that do make a difference and don't add weight to their already busy day. Let me know if you need support. So what about this interesting one? I mentioned this at the beginning, financial literacy. Ooh, sounds interesting, right? Are you confident in the way you manage your finances? Some people are incredibly confident, others are not. If we can improve our financial literacy, that can have a profound impact on the future. Kind of obvious, right? But yet some people don't spend the time to improve their financial literacy. Let's have a think about holistic health, our overall health and well-being. Do you take a holistic approach to your health? I'll give you an example. Quite often somebody will tell me, let's say, for example, they're feeling really stressed. And I'll say to them, how do you feel right now? And the first thing they go to is, what's happening in here? I feel really stressed because blah, 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 blah. It's all about thinking it through and describing it and all kinds of stuff. Yet what I like to do is say to them, well, just stop for a moment. How do you feel right now in this moment? How do you feel in your hands, in your arms, in your elbows, in your ears, wherever? How do you feel in your body? And you know what? The answers are incredibly illuminating. Not to mention surprising when people actually begin to answer, oh, wow, I've noticed before that when I get stressed, I feel an ache down the left side of my neck and shoulder or whatever. There are things we can do about those things. So do you take a holistic approach to your health? We need to integrate mind, body, and spirit, because that does enhance our overall well-being. Think about it. Let's talk about interpersonal communication now. This is step 11. How effective are you in your communication skills? Because if we can improve how we interact with other people, that can lead to better relationships. Simple. Let me know if you need support. So what about step 12? Step 12 talks about career development and skill building. Remember, you can get a copy of what I'm talking about right now on a PDF, or you can wait and see each post one day after the next, and on the next 14 days, starting on the 18th of August on LinkedIn, on the 19th of August on February. Excuse me. the 19th of August on Facebook. Oh dear. It's hot. That's my excuse. So, career development and skill building Are you actively investing in your career growth? Because learning new skills can help us step to the next level in our professional journey. Let's work together. Let's work it out. Send me a message. Step 13, minimalism is something that we sometimes hear about. Decluttering, we sometimes hear about. We hear about things like feng shui. So minimalism and decluttering. Is your space, that can be physical or mental, is your space filled with clutter? Perhaps there are some things that need cleaning out, clearing out. Have a think about it. Make a few notes. Make a little brainstorm. Is your space filled with clutter? Your space. Some people choose to adopt what we might call a minimalist lifestyle. And they argue that it brings them more clarity and peace. So if you can remove some of the clutter from your own life, perhaps that will bring you some clarity and peace. Let me know if you need help with decluttering. So step 14 is about sustainable living and environmental awareness. This is important in my life, in my world. How sustainable is your lifestyle? Just small changes can make a huge impact on reducing your environmental footprint. If you're looking for tips on sustainable living, Google knows a lot. I'm sure there's some AI tools out there that will tell you a lot. But it's amazing what little things that there are that we can do that do actually contribute to the difference. There's all this discussion around right now about the heat wave that Europe is in. I live in the south of France. Whoa, it is hot. It really is hot. Maybe it's because it's the summer. Maybe it is actually because we've not been practicing sustainable living and our environmental footprints have been too large. We can reduce our footprint. We've done it here in our house, and it's not been a big deal. It's not been difficult. It's not been a challenge. But it's something worth thinking about. Okay, so that was the 14 steps. And these 14 steps offer a comprehensive approach to your personal growth. So if you think about it, they're touching on various aspects of life that contribute to our overall, our global well-being. So if any of these areas resonate with you and you'd like more support, don't hesitate to reach out, because together we can set out on a journey towards a better and more fulfilling life. And don't forget, I practice this thing of there is no one size fits all. So everything I do with my individual and my group and my corporate clients is designed for their needs. Have a great day. I'll speak to you again really soon. And I need now to find the off button because I always allow my screen to minimize. Have a great day. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.